How you guys doing? How you guys are doing? How you guys are doing? That's right. That's right. It's your boy Wilder. This your boy Wilder from Wilder's Podcast Rules. You reach, I teach basketball. That's right, guys. And as always, without all of you guys, none of this would be possible. Without all of you, none of this would be possible. Thanks for the love and the support that you guys continue to show. That's right, guys. Without all of you, none of this would be possible. But as you guys know, as I showed up and put on a show last night for all of you, that's right. We all know, and if you don't know, now you'll know. Steve Nash is no longer the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. That's right, guys. If you don't know, now you know. Steve Nash is no longer the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. That's right. It has finally come. It is over. His 2-year tenure is done. It's finished. It's finito. And you know what? Some might say it's about damn time. That's right, guys. Some might say it's about damn time. I know you guys are mad at me. I know a lot of you don't want to hear it, but you know what? You got to hear it today, and you're going to hear it today because you know what? It's finally coming. You know what I'm saying? It's finally coming. The man's gone. I'm not saying, he's the worst, but you know what? He had too much talent on his team, and he just couldn't get it done. And that's just a fact. He had too much talent on the team. He just couldn't get it done. And, when you're living in New York, and, my New Yorkers, you know how we roll. If you can't get it done, it's time for you to go. You must move on. Some might say maybe they didn't give him enough time. But you know what, though? When you have James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant, and you can't take that to the next pinnacle, you know it's time for you to go. And we watched his teammates run they ran the ship. His teammates was doing what they wanted to, and they didn't. It's like they didn't have no respect for him. And if your players don't have no respect for you, then you know it's a done deal. And that's what just happened to Steve Nash. It became a done deal for him. And some, like I said, some might say it was long overdue. It should have been done. It should have it should have never went this far with him. And some might say they gave the wrong man the job because there's a lot of people out there with higher qualifications that deserve the job that could have done a better job. Most are saying with the talent that Steve Nash has had. But who am I to degrade this guy and talk about his game? He was a great Hall of Fame point guard. For the Phoenix Suns and Dallas Mavericks. You know what I mean? He had a hell of a career, 2-time MVP. He's ranked one of the top in assists all time. So, I have nothing to degrade his game. But when it comes to coaching, it's a different thing, and I'm not living in Brooklyn, so, I don't really see what everybody from Brooklyn sees what's really going on with the Brooklyn Nets organization and Steve Nash. He says, I have a barber crossing. He does walking. Hold on. Could you guys hold on? Because my son's trying to get his hair cut. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Get my son a haircut. What he said. What he said. He's trying to get a haircut. Hold on, guys. I'm there with you guys, but like I said, he's going to be gone now. He's out. So we got to find somebody. He does walk. Yeah, let's see if he has no okay. But anyway, though, some might say it was long overdue, guys. He had a great cast, a great team around him, man. But you know what happened though? He traded too many of the young guys, got rid of too many of the key players that was really the ones who were detrimental to the team. Sure, Kyrie and James Harden and Kevin Durant produce the score, but it's the guys that do the unsung things for these guys to really win the game. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, they'd just be putting them 3 out there against 5. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see if they're going to win. I'm just telling you guys, if that was the case, but it don't work like that. You need a cast around you. You need a bench around you. And they traded too much of their heart and soul of the team away, to get these players. And when they got these players came with egos. I'm just being on the real with you. All these players have egos, and certain players have different type of egos. You know what I'm saying? And you have to feed them. If you're not feeding those egos get hungry. You know what I'm saying? And they start going to look for prey. And from Steve Nash, you turned out to be that prey. This is your boy Wilder. Like I said, guys, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I want to appreciate each and every last one of you guys who have tuned in and who continue to tune into your boy Wilder. Like I said, guys, without all of you, none of this is possible. Without all of you, none of this is possible. You guys can continue to follow me on Twitter. You guys can follow me on Instagram. You guys can follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and StreamYard. That's right, guys. Because, like I said, feel free to tune in. Feel free to chime in. This is your boy Wilder. This is your boy Wilder. Like I said, though, guys, if there's anything about the group that I could change, that I could do in a different way, you guys let me know. Feel free to base your opinion because I know there's a lot of Brooklyn Nets fans out there. I know there's a lot of fans out there that are diehard Brooklyn Nets fans and want to see the Brooklyn Nets do good. You know, I'm from Brooklyn, hell, you know what I'm saying? All my friends from Brooklyn, you know, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And they have to, if they're gonna find a new coach, they're gonna have to find a coach that's gonna really be involved with them and and push them and motivate them. And we need defense. That's first of all, we need defense. You know, but I'm not going to be on here real long, guys, because I just did another show before this, and it was kind of, you know what I'm saying, it was touching, you know what I'm saying? Most of you might have tuned in, you know, most of you might not have, but the ones that did, you understand. But like I said, though, guys, I'm not going to be on here tonight. I was just discussing the parts of Steve Nash, and we don't know who in Brooklyn is going to be the next coach. But if you guys have an opinion, you guys want to, discuss who you might believe might be the Brooklyn Nets next head coach, feel free to chime in, guys. Feel free to share your thoughts, your opinions, your views, your intake on who should be the Brooklyn Nets new head coach. Like I said, we all have our own opinions on who it should be. We're really not sure, but like I said, though, guys, some people are saying Ime Udoka should be the Brooklyn Nets new head coach. Some were saying last night that they might want to go and try to see if they can get Mark Jackson, Van Gundy. You know, there's other guys up there. You could bring Jack Vaughn back into the mix. But, who knows? Who knows who's going to be the next coach for the Brooklyn Nets. My bag again, guys. So you can see what my focus is at. But hopefully they can get someone. It's always a tragic when somebody gets fired. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm going to degrade or disrespect Steve Nash because he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the players have to be the ones to go out there and meet the demands and play the game. You know what I'm saying? And then if they don't, the pressure's going to fall back on the coach. We all know this. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. We've all done that. We've all seen it, time and time again. But with that being said, though, it's not all of his fault that the team is falling into a dismay. Just, you know what I'm saying, just gone, in a different direction. It's really not his fault, because the players have to, he takes some of the blame. Don't get it twisted now. But the guys have to step up. The guys have to come through and do their job, you know what I'm saying? Because if they don't do their job, then the blame is going to fall back on the coach. And that's honest to God's truth. So with that being said, by the blame falling back on the coach, who took the blame? Your man right here, Steve Nash, you know what I'm saying? Was he qualified for the job? Some and most say he wasn't, and some might say he was, because you have to start somewhere. But there were people that they could have given this job to that probably could have done a better job, because like I said, when you just don't have 3 future Hall of Famers on your team, and matter of fact, he had, it could be 5, because you got to add Blake Griffin, you got to add LaMarcus Aldridge. These guys, they played and they gave their hearts out, and for him not to play these guys, especially Aldridge in the playoffs when he needed them, was not good, and that might have costed him some of the opportunity that he might need to deserve right now. But like I said, who am I? This is your boy Wild. I'm just a common man with a common plan. While this podcast will you reach out to basketball, like I said, and there's always room for more. This is your boy. Thanks for the love and the support from each and every last one of you guys. Uh, if there's something I could change or do about this group, feel free, guys, to chime in and let me know. And you know what I'm saying? We can kick the Willy Bobo. We can get it on it, pop, make it move. We can keep it rolling and moving as well. But the departure and the firing of Steve Nash is heard all through Brooklyn, all through New York City, all through the basketball world. And I'm gonna give you a little something because it's a sad thing, but you know what? Y'all heard it, right? You know what I'm saying? That's it right there. That's it. That's the theme song for everybody who gets fired. You know what I'm saying? Or loses. And that's just the song. It's been a song for the last 70 years, damn near. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta remind yourself, nothing is permanent. You know what I'm saying? At any given time, any given day, any given second, minute, hour, you can be released from your job. You know what I'm saying? And some of the best get fired. You know what I'm saying? Some of the greatest have gotten fired. So he's no exception. He's just another person to be another coach that's added to the list of coaches who've been fired. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, also, hopefully he can get him another job somewhere, and he can you know do a better job at coaching. It just maybe it just wasn't fit for him to coach in Brooklyn. Maybe he could have chose a smaller team. They could have chose a smaller team for him. A less a less what you would call that city with as less of media attention. Maybe they can use that, and hopefully they'll get that one day. You know what I'm saying? He can get that. But until then, he's out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be looking for a new head coach in Brooklyn. And guys, like I said, I'm not going to be on here too long. I wasn't trying to be on here too long. I just wanted to come back through and let you guys know that I'm still here and I'll always be here. You guys take care, and you guys stay blessed. And hopefully, the Brooklyn to find them another head coach. But if they can't, you know what I'm saying? We don't find them a head coach, but they got to find them a coach that's going to push them to do great. We need defense. We need a defensive-minded head coach. And if it is going to be M.A. Udoka, then that's who it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not, you got to find somebody who's qualified enough for the job. Just don't put anybody in the position that's not going to motivate these guys, that these guys are not going to want to work for, because it's not going to leave a good taste. It's not going to be a good vibe. It's not going to be a good transition. So we have to get somebody in there that's going to know the job and know the job well. You know what I'm saying? Because New York City, Brooklyn, we're only in there for results. And if you can't do it, we'll find somebody who can do it. Remember that. This is your boy Wild, the Wildest Podcast where you reach. I teach basketball, guys. Thanks for the love and the support. That's right, guys. Thanks for the love and the support from all of you guys. Because without all of you, none of this could be possible. So you guys take care. You guys stay blessed. You guys stay stress-free and continue to love your family most of all. This is your boy Wild. I hate to go, but I got to go. But I will be back with another show for all of you that's true and blue. So guys, stay blessed. Stay blessed. It's your boy Wild.